All right, we've had a bunch of questions on how to make the graph. So here is my brief explanation based on what I can get to. Yours, I guess, could look a little different. I don't have a student account on Kami, but I think they look pretty much the same. So if you're on the assignment page, you are going to need the chart open. That part's pretty straightforward. And you're going to need the graph. So if you click on the graph, it'll open in Google Docs, but you can't really do much in there. So go ahead and make yourself a copy. So make yourself a copy. Make sure you save it to your drive where you can find it. At this point, I'm hoping you've made copies of things for yourself with other classes and my class before, so it should be doable. So make a copy. So it says copy of Regents Earth Science Lab, HR diagram graph. You can tell it where to make the copy to. And in my case, it's putting it in the folder where the original one started, but you can select what you want or make a new folder, however you want to go about it. All right, so once you have the copy of the document, like I said, you're going to need the chart open, so that you can open up too. So charts open, graph we don't need open. You're going to open Kami. So it's going to be saved on your Google Drive or your computer, depending on what you tell it to do. I believe mine's on my Google Drive. So I'm going to go to where it is. It's in Labs. Does that make sense? Meteorology Lab. Copy of graph, diagram graph. Yep, that's what I want. Now, once you have it open here, it's pretty straightforward, I think. You click on the text box, and let's say we're plotting the sun. The sun's temperature is a little less than 6,000. It has a luminosity of 1, and that information is going to be over here. So 5,500 with a luminosity of 1. So 6,000, 5,500, luminosity of 1. I'm going to put a text box right there. The abbreviation for the sun is SN, so we just write SN, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Go back to the next one. Sirius has a temperature of 9,900 and a luminosity of 23. 9,900 is just shy of 10,000. Luminosity of 23 is going to be between 10 and 100, much closer to the 10 side of it, of course. So I'll put a text box there. And that was Sirius, so I think it's SR if I remember right. Now, if you don't like where it is, like that one's kind of high for me, you can move it down once you type it, get it where you really like it. And then you're just going to go through and you're going to plot all of the stars. So I think with Kami, it should be a pretty straightforward process. There's some other ways that are certainly more complicated, but go ahead and use Kami if you're not familiar with it. Here's your chance, because being remote, you're going to need to get familiar with it. So you're just using a text box to plot it. Hope that helps.